everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. So, I feel like today's my birthday, even though it's not. Why? Because Neo Tarot just posted yet again. She just did a video and posted it on Salah, and she followed that up with a video on Foodie Beauty. And I would like to say thank you, Neo, for posting both of the tarot readings together. I think that was a wonderful idea because after watching both readings, both of them go together. If you watch them back to back, first Salah's reading, then Chantal's reading on top of that, they form almost a complete story between the two. Like they combine together into one story. You get both sides of what's going on simultaneously. So thank you so much for doing readings on both Foodie and Salah because both were absolutely wonderful, gave a lot of insight. And once again, I get the pleasure of reacting to you. And I always look forward to reacting to you and giving my thoughts on the tarot readings. And one moment, I see something going on with my stream already. Doggone it, StreamYard. We're going to have a talk about this. There we go. StreamYard and its issues. So, y'all, this reading is amazing. Absolutely amazing. For those of you on my channel that you've never heard of Neo Tarot, I encourage everybody to check out her entire channel. She does a variety of different content on singers, celebrities, events. All of her readings are fantastic. And for anyone who would like a private tarot reading with Neo Tarot, all you have to do is look on any of her videos, look below in the description. You'll see the link for the merch store, and you can get a private reading from Neo yourself. So without further ado, I get the pleasure of reacting to another reading by Neo. And like I said, I feel like it's my birthday. I'm so happy. I am so happy about this. But how about we get into it, y'all? I think it's time. I think it's time to get into it. I really do. And I was just watching it. My jaw was kept hitting the floor. It's a good one. It's always a good one, though, with Neo. So let's just get into this and hope you guys enjoy this react. And like I said, check out Neo. I'm not going to post this reading until tomorrow because she just posted her readings, professional courtesy. So hope y'all enjoyed this react. Let's do this.
It's the secret book. And that's how Spirit Book Karma, there she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just wait. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading for Foodie Beauty. Y'all have been reaching out to me. So let's get into it. I just did Salah, check that one out. Let's get into Foodie. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You gotta watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys like this angle. I'm a little closer than I normally am, just so that you can kind of really see the cards. If you don't like this angle, just let me know and I'll move it kind of further up so that you can get what I call the bird's eye view, whatever. All right, so when it comes to Foodie Beauty, she is catching everyday lightning bugs. It's this energy of being on stage, being in the spotlight, having what you always wanted, manifesting and wishes coming true. But there's everyday magic in this, and this always comes up when it comes with her. I also see that firefly, which also just resonates something very short term in the blink of an eye. Flip of a switch, that kind of energy. Spirit is acknowledging that this energy that you're gloating and you have so much pride and ego is filled in this. This is also a double-edged sword.
Neo, can I just tell you what I'm feeling right now? I feel that all three of these cards placed in the sequence that they're in, it so paints a picture of Chantal and what's going on with her. On the left, you have the catching everyday lightning bugs card. I feel that represents Chantal just running about the field, looking for lightning bugs, looking for ideas for content or ways for people to pay attention to her or ways to make money. She's just running all over the field, just grabbing at whatever she can find in the air and just yank it down and use it. On the right, you have the It's Raining Cats and Dogs, where in the middle of grabbing these lightning bugs, just reaching, 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 like she's dealing with a whole lot of things raining down upon her. And like, so she spends part of the time reaching for those lightning bugs, reaching, 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 grabbing, grabbing, grabbing. Oh, idea for content over here, idea for content over there, a little bit of money over here, a little bit of money over there. She's trying to do that on one side. On the other side is the chaos, because she does operate on chaos energy. She always has chaos around her. So part of the time reaching for those lightning bugs, the other half of the time, there's stuff raining down upon her. And in the middle, we have the swamp angel. We got the swamp angel, her getting swatted, not in the police sense of the word, just a sense of like, got him. Like she just keeps getting, swatted down, like, gotcha. Like just whatever she's trying to do, it gets, like it just gets swatted down. Like, here comes a fly swatter, boom. It doesn't go very far. It doesn't do very much. So there's part of the time it's chaos, it's raining cats and dogs. The other half of the time, looking for things to keep things going, looking for ideas, looking for inspiration, looking for ways to get attention from YouTube, from Salah. And then there's the middle. There's the middle of just whatever she does just gets canceled. Like, oh, this didn't work. This did not work. This is a failure. And it just screams of failures. It screams of, like doing things the wrong way, taking the wrong approach. And that's why, like, her running about in haste, running about carelessly, leads to the raining cats and dogs, which leads to more failure. It's so reminiscent of Chantal and her life right now.
So my spirit says double entendre. There's this energy of it being communicated that this creates an energy of gossip, nuisance, provocation, hassle, freeloading, and opportunist type of energy, keeping you trapped in your root chakra, creating imbalances and or delays in the root chakra. Also acknowledging that this idea of being what people call famous. Okay, it creates an energy of you having moments where it feels like it's raining cats and dogs, and that is current. That is current energy right now. Spirit is acknowledging temporary intensity, surrender. Surrender. Lay your burdens down. Give it up. Like Spirit is like just give it up. So that this can pass. This requires release, and this requires cleansing. If you choose, that's your business. Now,
Neil, I'm getting something else off the Swamp Angel card, and Spirit just keeps telling me that Swamp Angel card, to me, it keeps saying, shut up. That's literally what it's saying to me, shut up. This has to do with not you, with Chantal, shut up. She starts running off at the mouth. She starts getting loud. The Swamp Angel card keeps screaming, shut up. When she comes at Girl World, when she starts talking loud, when she starts getting rude, like there's a sense of spirit and outside of spirit, shut up. Like she gets shut down, shut up. And she doesn't know how to be quiet. She doesn't know how to just be quiet, sit down, reflect, think about what she's going to do and what's going to happen after she says something or after she does something. She doesn't think about the next move ahead. She just runs her mouth. And then the outside world, the spirit world, tells her, shut up. Just shut up. That's the big spiritual fly swatter coming down. Shut up. You're talking loud. You're trying to portray this image of you're stronger than what you are. You're smarter than what you are. You know everything. You're putting on this false mask of bravado and I'm so much better than you. And she's being shut down all over the place. And I feel that has to do with the fact that people can see through her lies. And she knows that. It's a silly game. She's lying. She knows that we know that she's lying. Her own audience knows that she's lying, and she's living in a world of lies, and yet she won't stop lying because persona and image matters so much to her. They do. Like, she lives completely online. She doesn't have a life off of YouTube. She lives literally on the internet. Her online persona, Foodie Beauty, that she created years ago, she lives completely in that. That's when she feels the most alive. She's invested nothing in her own person, Chantal. And that is why the person, Chantal, her life is so wrecked and so ruined, is because she keeps investing in the wrong things and the wrong people versus stopping the cycle of madness and investing in herself. If she put as much into herself as she does into this online persona or other people that she has to pressure and force to be around her, how much further in life she would be, how much healthier she would be. But she doesn't consider herself. She doesn't want to improve herself. She doesn't want to give attention to Chantal. She wants to give it all to Foodie Beauty, and she wants to get attention using this online persona. Do you follow? It's like an actor who never wants to get off stage. They want to stay on stage. Well, every professional actor and actress has to get off stage at some time. The cameras get turned off. You got to go back to your dressing room, put your clothes on, take the stage makeup off, and go take a walk. She doesn't want to acknowledge the reality of life. She just wants to live in the fantasy image of herself. That is the entire problem.
Oh, when it comes to her and Salah, feels like she's lazing like a lump on a log. Very disinterested, loafing, inertial, false start, no response. Now, this doubles down as my pregnancy card as well. Not saying that she's pregnant. That's the energy that comes off of the card. Could be somebody else is pregnant. Who knows? Pregnancy makes me feel like filled with a manifestation that you want to give birth to an idea and or a child. Spirit is also acknowledging that this is adding a layer on the cake as well. Issues with him adds a layer on the cake. Issues with him gets her some form of accomplishment, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, talent, accolade, and fame. Having disinterest, having a false start, having inertia, having no response adds a layer to the cake. Do you understand? And in the middle of the Spirit is acknowledging that this relationship with all the solar plexus energy, the fire in the belly to do what you want to do, okay? A flamingo, not an ostrich, is standing on two legs, creating what comes off to me as trying to be a strong pillar, strong post, but to your detriment and to your demise.
You know what, Neil? I feel like the bear card, bump on a log, and the cake card, I think they go together because she's very much the food addict. She's been going wild with the food, especially lately. So this cake card leads to this. She overconsumes the food, which leads to the inertia, which leads to the fatigue, which leads to the lack of health. So it's like she does a lot of this over here on the right, which leads to all of this over here on the left. And the flamingo card, I don't know. I just keep getting this image of her, Neo, like the flamingo with the sun behind it. I feel that represents her on YouTube, like lights, camera, action. Like when she turns on her camera, she is in essence the flamingo of like I keep getting this image of Chantal almost like in a dressing room of sorts, where she's like, is my makeup all right? Is my hair all right? You know, fluffing out the hair. You know, this is the image. I've got my feathers all fluffed up, my lipstick's on, I'm ready to go. And the sun behind her represents this is her spotlight. This is her time to shine. This is when she is in the sun, if you will. This is her sun time. Like this is when she's like, this is her light. But that flamingo and other people have pointed this out, flamingos normally stand on one leg. It's unnatural for them to stand on two legs. And she has been having some health issues, maybe something to do with nerves. So for a flamingo to stand on two legs is quite unnatural, very unnatural. But the K card, this could be pointing in the direction of her food addiction. She loves her sugar. She loves her carbs. She's very much into desserts. So she consumes a lot of this, which leads to this over here. But in the middle is in between the consuming, in between the gotta lay down, I feel sick, I don't feel good, is that lights, camera, action time of being on YouTube and like portraying it all as it's okay. There's nothing wrong. I'm not sick. She's doing self-harm content on YouTube, which YouTube should not allow, but they do for whatever reason. But there's a darker layer to what she's doing on YouTube, like with her content. It is self-harm content. She's using YouTube as a site, as a means to monetize and glorify her addictions and make it seem perfectly normal and acceptable when it isn't. And she does this by putting on this image of, bright smile, I'm fine, nothing's wrong, and her audience buys it.
Because of this passion for business, passion for a person, and or romantic energy. And it creates all this water sign energy. It creates emotion, illusion, smoke and mirrors. It dispels myths. It's acknowledging truth and lies, fact and fiction. Holly, weird. Take a deep breath, step back, get some inner calm. It's a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression. Ask yourself, are you really about to deal with this for the rest of your life? If the answer is yes, do it. If the answer is no, fix it. You get your own choices, right? A Foodie beauty current energy. There's red lipstick stains. There's evidence of cheating. Subconsciously, you're standing your ground, ready for battle around this situation. You're trying to defend yourself, but it's already under investigation. And this doesn't have to be just like with you. The collective is investigating. Spiritual energy is investigating the situation as well. The study says something about a letter, an email being sent to her.
Yep, that happened already. Somebody sent Chantal an email. Now, there's all kinds of speculation, Neo. Some people are saying that she wrote it herself. That could be a possibility. Or maybe a troll sent her the email. We're not sure if somebody for real sent this email. It looks kind of sus, but that's already happened. Somebody wrote an email to Chantal, sent it to her. She laughed about it, although you could tell she was a little bit off base with it. Like it struck a nerve in her somewhere, like she wasn't entirely comfortable. And this person dropped a lot of truth in that email and just told her all about herself, said that Salah wants to get away from Chantal, but is afraid of Chantal. But this person went on to say, you're basically being put on notice. You need to get yourself together. You need to make arrangements, for something else, because this thing between you and he is not going to last much longer. To me, the emails seem questionable, very questionable. So I don't know if the email you're talking about is the one that's already happened or if there's going to be another one. But yeah, one was already sent.
Thank you. From someone else, acknowledging that Salah was her man, her boo. Okay, her Mr. Lover. So Spirit is acknowledging that the energy in this is that someone is in their feelings around this. Because someone is promiscuous, sleeps around a hoe, free for all, sleeps with your man. This creates some fake friend energy. And this card keeps popping up too when I read on her.
Yeah, it does.
A situation is about to explode. Fire sign energy. Roar. Like, I don't know how to, sometimes when Spirit says gives me stuff and then roar. Like, what am I, a 5-year-old? Roar. Like, it feels like somebody's so angry.
And you know what, Neo? That card keeps popping up sooner and sooner every time you do a reading. The first time it popped up, it took a while for it to show up. The next time it showed up a little bit sooner in your reading, and this time it's almost immediate. Like it feels like everything is creeping ever closer. And can I just share with you and everybody else, even before reacting to this, I had another song for Chantal playing in my head, and sometimes spirit will communicate with you through a message, or maybe your song that will just pop into your head. It'll be like an earworm. And the song that I'm hearing right now in my mind is by either Genesis or Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. I'm sure you've all heard that song. It's such a great song. But I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That song. It's playing in my head right now. I feel like that is a song. I don't know exactly what that song is about. Like there's been different theories that Phil Collins wrote it for his ex-wife or something. But I feel how it pertains to Foodie. It's a song of how can I say this? It's a song of like warning, for lack of a better word, warning. Like spirit is warning her, like you need to prepare for what's coming. You need to prepare. You need to understand that this thing with you and Salah, it's over. It has been over. And the best thing you can do is walk away, because the longer you stay, the bigger the blast is going to be and the more damage that you're going to take on because of it. The smartest thing to do is to walk away. Walk away on your own terms. Do whatever it is you got to do, but walk away, because the situation is about to explode. And I'm being told right now, the explosion is going to come because you won't walk away, because you refuse to let go, because you're not doing what you know you need to do, what you should do. You, Chantal, are a forcer. You force your way into people's lives. You force situations. You use manipulation and blackmail and threats to keep people around you, to keep certain situations going. You won't let people go. You are a manipulator. You are a liar. You punch your way into things. And so, since that is your way, Spirit is responding by saying, okay, you don't want to do what you know you need to do. So, since you're a forcer, since you're all about forcing things, I guess we're going to have to force you to let go. It's going to get ugly. It's going to hurt. Oh, is it going to hurt? But this is what you wanted. This is what you're setting yourself up for, just because you did not take the way out when you could have. You didn't say goodbye. You didn't walk away. So it's going to get nasty. It's going to get real nasty. It's going to get nasty because somebody wants to end this very, very badly, and you won't let them go. And so you're forcing them into a corner. And when it comes to, I'm just using an analogy here. I'm not calling Salah an animal. When you put a frightened, threatened animal into a corner, you're putting it in a position where it has to fight its way out. Like you're giving it it's a no choice scenario. You're putting Salah in a corner and you're not letting him go. You're keeping him pinned down. So it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly, Chantal. End this thing with Salah, walk away, make a new life in Canada, go back home. There's several reasons why you should. Just go. Just go. You know you need to. Just go. Because if you don't, that is what's about to happen. People around you are going to get nasty, and they're going to play nasty. Understand? It's going to get bad.
Okay, because shit is about to pop off up into flames. And there's a pregnancy test. And every time I read, hey, it could be a pregnancy and or it could be a manifestation of an idea trying to come to fruition or a child, but there's an unsure pregnancy scare. Is it positive or is it negative? This makes someone absolutely sick that they would be at the shop getting their groove on, baby. Entanglement,
Not the candy shop.
entranglement, okay? Foodie beauty, current energy. Receiving a gift. Go check out my reading. This card came out for Salah. Subconsciously, what is this gift about? Well, this gift is
Uh-oh.
about justice is coming. And the thing is about it, listen, when you receive a gift, and then the next card is justice is coming. I don't know if this is like a happy gift or if this is like what? Excuse me. Regardless, it's bringing balance. It's bringing balance. Air sign energy is attached to this card. If
You know what, Nia? You know what I'm feeling with the justice card? Freedom. I feel like the gift, if it's not a baby, or maybe it is, I keep hearing freedom. That's the gift, freedom. It could be a child also, but I keep hearing freedom. He wants his freedom. He wants to be free. He doesn't have his freedom. So the scales are imbalanced. To bring things back into balance, he's got to have his freedom. And honestly, she needs her freedom too. By interlocking together, they are both locked in misery. So to put things back in balance, he needs his freedom. She needs her freedom. This thing has got to be forced apart. So I think that might be part of the gift.
if you want peace, prepare for war. It doesn't feel like this gift is going to be something that makes her feel very
No,
exuberant. It
no.
feels like it's coming whether you like it or not, and it's bringing balance, it's bringing justice. And if you want peace, prepare for war because it's coming. Foodie beauty, current energy.
I'm being told something, Chantal. Here's the message for you. Take the freedom and go on your own. Because if you don't, the freedom is going to come at a price that you're going to have to pay. Either give Salah his freedom willingly, walk away from this thing, or if you don't, if he's got to force the freedom, there's going to be hell to pay. But you do have a choice right now.
Pills, pills, pills. Why so many pills? What's going on? Oh, because of the late night owl. Okay. So this card came out with him too. Are you taking the pills? Allegedly. Remember this reading alleged and for entertainment purposes. To subconsciously deal with someone being a night owl, eating out late at night in the middle of the deck. She wants to become a magician around this situation. She wants to put
Okay, I'm going to go back for a minute. I am so sorry, Neil. I talked all the way over you, and that was rude. So sorry. We're going to go back to that.
pills, pills, pills. Why so many pills? What's going on? Oh, because of the late night owl. Okay. So this card came out with him too. Are you taking the pills? Allegedly. Remember, this reading is all alleged and for entertainment purposes. To subconsciously deal with someone being a night owl, eating out late at night.
I think I might have an answer for those two cards together, Neo. So again, Chantal is addicted to food. She does have out of control diabetes, very, very high blood sugar, which is leading to her being excessively thirsty, which will happen when you've got excessive blood sugar, when the levels are very, very high. She said just yesterday that when she doesn't take her medication, her metformin, her blood sugar is up in the 400s. That's diabetic coma level. That is extremely dangerous. But in my opinion, she takes her diabetic medication, her pills, in order to go out and further binge out on food. She is misusing her medication, not for managing her diabetes, but to manage her binges so that she can continue to eat as much food as she wants. So, medication being used for a purpose not intended. So, she takes the pills, then she goes out for the food, or she go out for the food and then take the pills so that she can continue with the food addiction unchecked.
The middle of the deck. She wants to become a magician around this situation. She wants to put her things together. Like she wants to get her mojo bag. She wants to do a magic trick.
Uh-oh.
She wants to do some brouhaha around it. All right, Spirit says let's clarify.
Yes, please.
What is this magic trick about?
I want to know.
What is it for? Please clarify. Why is that bag stinking like that? You want to do a magic trick about this bag of shit? Excuse me. Subconsciously, Spirit says you has too many cats.
Neo, when I saw these cards come out together, girl, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the message that came with the cards. Here's what I got off of this. She's doing the brouhaha, which she should not be doing. We both have told her, don't do it. Leave it alone, Foodie, not for you. Don't even have other people doing it for you. But here's how I feel those cards fit together. So the magician card came up. She's doing some kind of brouhaha. Then you pulled out this smelly bag of something, garbage, poo, and then you got the too many cats. Roll with this. I think the message is she's doing the brouhaha because Salah is chasing, shall we say, too many pussycats around Kuwait. I have to say pussycats. You know, like he's running after the snatch all over Kuwait. And it's leading to a bunch of crap for her. Crap that falls back on her. Maybe she might be doing the brouhaha because he's very promiscuous and running after the pussycat or pussycats all over Kuwait. You know, going after the women. That's how I'm taking it. That's how I'm taking it. Like she looks at it as a bunch of crap and look, this guy is surrounded with pussycats, and pussycats are another name for, you know, women that maybe men like to chase. So that's how I'm taking it.
What in the world? What in the world?
Like he is just surrounded by pussycats. The pussycats are all over him. Meow, meow. He's surrounded by that loving attention. Loving attention. Look at the cat. The cats are all loving all over him. Look at it. Look, surrounded by them pussycats. And she's not having it. She's not liking the fact that there's a lot of female attention revolving around him, surrounding him. He's got all kinds of options. That makes her mad. So maybe she's doing something to go against that, stop that. I don't know. Control that.
And this cult. Oh my goodness. What? Girl, you're a bag lady. And there's just this energy of you carrying a lot of shit. Excuse my French. And it has to deal with all these cats. What have you done that has created such a heavy load when it comes to too many cats? Okay. And in the middle of the deck, Spirit says this is very cult-like. All right.
I'm taking that card a different way, Neo. I'm so sorry, but just the cult card, I'm taking that as whatever she's doing, if it's of a ritual, spell, magical nature, she's getting help. She's having other people do things for her. And that would track, because if she wants to do something of a magical nature, She doesn't have the knowledge or the skill or the experience or even the energy to do something correctly. She doesn't have enough energy within herself to manifest, to make intention, to send it out and get results. So maybe she's going on TikTok. Maybe she knows someone in girl world that she's reaching out for their help to do things revolving around Salah. She's enlisting the help of others that maybe know about rituals and spells and whatnot, and saying, can you help me? Can you do things for me? And I'll just maybe pay you or give you a favor or something. So that's how the cult card struck me. Like she's getting outside help for some of the stuff she wants done.
Foodie and Salah. How does she feel? Across distance, it finally dawned on me that even distance can't diminish our connection. Whether on Earth or Moon, our bond is intense and unbreakable. On the surface, subconsciously, danger is approaching. A sense of foreboding fills the air sign energy, and it weighs on your mind. A lurking menace stalks you and keeps you alert. Something is coming.
Oh no. I'm not laughing at you, Neo. I'm laughing because of the card. I'm bursting out in laughter because I just noticed something. This is my second time watching your video. Okay, this is what makes it funny. Chantal, she refers to people in girl world as zombies. No, not the zombie. She calls the people that react to her, the people that are in the audience, the chatters, as she says all the time, they're brain dead zombies. And what do we have on the card? A tombstone that says zombie, and you got a person, a zombie, reaching up out of the grave. Oh no. Oh no. So the first card is like the outside appearance. Oh, we got an unbreakable bond, but underneath the surface, she feels that something is coming. She feels it. She's blocking it out. She's trying to block it out. Oh, this isn't going to happen. She's putting her fingers in her ears going, la, 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 la. Well, you can do that all you want to, Chantal. You can put your fingers in your ears. You can shut yourself in the fart box. You can ignore the world, but time moves. Things happen. Things you can't stop, things that you can't control, things you can't influence. Things are going to happen the way that they do. So if you're getting that feeling of foreboding right here, or better yet, you're a woman. All women have that women's intuition. All of us are born with it. And it's there and it works if you pay attention to it. If you are a woman and you got that feeling in the bottom of your stomach, that unsettled feeling, and it just won't leave you alone, that is intuition trying to warn you. And it's saying, you better pay attention. You just better pay attention. You better stay alert, eyes open. Don't blind yourself to the things you can see around you. It's trying to warn you. It's trying to wake you up to the things happening around you. You need to approach life with both eyes open. You got to step out of the fantasy world that you've created for yourself in your own head and step into reality, because either you're going to step into it willingly or you're going to be pushed out of the airplane with no parachute. So which way you want to go? You want to go easy or you want to go hard? Either way you're going to go. You can make it easy on yourself or you can make it hard. Your choice. You're stubborn as a pack of mules, but it doesn't have to be that way.
From out of the ground, something that you've buried, something that you thought was dead, is stalking you. And then petty gains is in reverse. You may think these minor profits are the one, but they wouldn't cause you so much stress if they were. Wake up and realize true value. Investments are the real deal. Okay, so it looks like you spent some money with him, on him,
Mhm.
and it's stressing you. And it's time that you wake up and realize that this is not what you should have been investing in. This is
Yep.
not. Um,
Yeah, and it's her pride, Neo. It's her ego. Chantal's a narcissist. If she even does one single thing for you, the way her mind works is if she does one single sliver thing for you, you owe her and you can't get rid of her because she did one thing for you, and she will use that one thing to beat you over the head with. Remember when I did this for you? And then if she continues to do things for you, every single thing that she does, it's not coming from a place of generosity and charity and sincerity. It's coming from a place of, I'm doing this because I want something back. And on top of that, I want leverage on you that I can use to control you. That's how she's always been. So she's been with Salah for going on 3 years, and she's done a lot for him. Before she even went to Kuwait, she sent him $9,000. There's no telling how much money now she spent on him, things that she paid for. Every single little thing she's tallied up in her mind, and she put in that little Rolodex in her memory, and she uses every single thing as a weapon to go after him, to paint herself the victim. Look at all that I did for you, and you're not grateful, and how dare you. And you can do all of the things in the world for a person. You can spend $1 million on a person. It doesn't mean that you own them and you own their soul. That is something she does not want to acknowledge. That money, any amount of money spent on someone, does not mean you own them outright. But according to her, she's invested her time, she's invested her money, therefore, she's owed some sort of relationship. And how dare he not want to be in a relationship? She wants to hang on at any cost, under any circumstances. Although it's making her miserable and it's making him miserable, she just won't let go.
him. Okay. Foodie Beauty and how about say and Chantal. Foodie Beauty and Salah. Whatever you do in the dark is coming to the light. Whatever you're trying to suppress is coming to the surface. Water sign energy, anxiety, depression, smoke and mirrors, illusions. Okay, it's all going to be revealed. It's an energy of manifestation, manipulation, and/or pregnancy. Subconsciously, someone is guilty as charged, and in the middle of the deck, they're saying that that is their man. Now, I don't know if you think that's your man, but this card came out with him as well. They saying that's my man. So maybe it's I don't want to tussle. Oh my gosh, I don't want to fight. Okay, so this other woman in Salah. Chantal, what does she know about this other woman and Salah?
Now, I want to find that out. What does she know about this woman? What does this woman know about her? Has Salah been a smooth talker and said a bunch of lies to said female on the side and told one story when it's actually another? I mean, how much does Chantal know? How much does this other woman know? Like, is he telling a bunch of lies to both women? Like, is he saying something to each woman? And it's all going to come to a head.
They have memories. Is this a past romance? That came up in the other reading too.
Yeah, it did.
There's a lot of gossip around a child. There's danger, deceit, and lies, beginnings and endings. Something has to end so something can begin. I've been telling y'all. Chantal, current energy. Hopelessness, severe depression, torment, up at night with the 9 of Swords in reverse, with the 6 of Swords in reverse. This creates an energy of egotism, disrepute, a lack of confidence, a fall from grace. And the Fool card, naivete, foolishness, recklessness, and risk taking in reverse. Ouch. What is her biggest obstacle? Thank you. Every biggest obstacle in reverse: weakness, self doubt, lack of self discipline. With the strength card, Leo, fire sign in reverse. With the two of swords in reverse, indecision, confusion, information overload. And with the sun card in reverse, temporary depression and a lack of success. What's next for Foodie?
Sounds like she's going to crash out real soon, y'all. Everybody buckle up. It's about to get crazy.
Beauty. The emperor, the father, the strict and structured, the solid foundation. He ain't budging.
Nope.
Okay. He's down to the facts. Very traditional. Care about all that other stuff. This is that and that is this. What about him when it comes to her? All right. He's making sure that her money is funny, making sure that her boundaries have imbalances, and also making sure that her heart chakra has imbalances as well, stressing her out, this stoic fatherly figure, masculine energy, creating an energy of overinvestment in work and financial setbacks. In the middle of the deck, when it comes to him, he is acknowledging his wishes are fulfilled, comfortable, happy, satisfied. Interesting.
I'm getting like double energy off of that Emperor card, Neo. That could be maybe one of two possibilities that I could think of. The first could be Salah's father, because the reading you did on Salah, you saw Big Daddy energy. I feel that was Salah's father. On this one, I'm not so sure. It could be Salah's father, but it could also be one of her main feeders, one that gives her a lot of money, someone that wants to dominate her and have her with him, who wants 24/7 power exchange and to take control of her. Like one of her main big money whales. I don't know which one it is, though. To be honest, I don't know which way that might be pointing. I guess we'll find out later.
Oh, his wishes are fulfilled. So there's something coming. This is my baby card. Now, it could be an idea or it could be a child, but something's going to pop up. And then with the Seven of Wands in reverse, this creates an energy for her to give up, feeling overwhelmed and overly protective. Spirit is also acknowledging creating an energy of hopelessness, severe depression, torment with the Nine of Swords in reverse, because there is this energy of love overflowing. A birth, a child, emotion, overwhelming, creativity, compassion, makes her want to give up, makes her want to feel hopeless and aimlessly drifting, walk away with the Eight of Cups in reverse, makes her with the Four Pentacles feel greed, materialistic, and needing to protect herself with the King of Swords in reverse, makes her feel manipulative, tyrannical, and abusive, masculine energy.
You hear that, Salah? Did you hear that? If you think she's bad now, wait. If you think she's bad now, sir, wait. It's about to get 100 times worse. Your best bet is to get away while you can, because if something happens, if there is a woman in the background that wants to come forward, or someone that wants a relationship with you, like the more that you get away from her, the more that you escape her grasp, the more she's going to act out, the more she's going to lash out, the more tyrannical and jealous and envious and possessive she's going to get. Like, you ain't seen nothing yet. Spirit is telling me to tell you, you ain't seen nothing yet. Like, she's going to have a crash out like nobody's business. There's no getting away safely, walking away easily with someone like her. It doesn't happen. Not with abusive people. Not at all. There's nothing that she won't do. There's nothing that she won't say if it means delivering her wrath. There's an old saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And if you try to leave, if you're not only wanting to leave, but there's a relationship attached to it, there's a woman, there is a family, there's a child, that's a circle of love that she's not a part of. And she's going to be cut out of. And that is going to create a big circle of damage. She's going to turn into a Mount Everest sized pile of dynamite, and she will explode. She will absolutely explode. All the wrath, all the fury will have no limit. It will be limitless. So before something happens, you got to run. When it comes to abusive people, you don't walk away from them. They won't allow that. You got to run away. You got to run far. You got to run fast. You can't let them know that you're running. You can't uh, give them any clue that you're running. You just run. You disappear into the night. You block their number. You put yourself in a place where they can't find you. And that is how you make your escape. Give them no contact, no second chances, no I'm sorry, no explanation. Just go. That is how you make your escape.
In regards to the letter, the email, Subby said. Okay. So the subby said something about the girl, said it's her man. And Spirit is acknowledging in regards to the letter, Scorpio energy, death card, endings, beginnings, change, transformation, and transition. And this is happening fast. It's coming in quick. It's coming in hot. Fire sign energy. Get ready.
Well, you said February 18th, something's going to happen. So what are we? We're like 6 days away from that. I'll be keeping an eye on the date. See if something happens on that date.
It's going to create action, travel, movement, and swift change. This reading is a legend and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe.
Thank you so much, Neo, for doing this reading today and the other one too. And like I said, I'm really glad that you did both together back to back, because if you put the two tarot readings together, like all the things you said in both readings, you just watch one, then the other, they almost form a complete story. There's so many similarities between the two readings, but they each give information that meshes together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tarot react. Again, I'm going to post this tomorrow because Neo just posted her readings, but it was such a joy and a pleasure to react to you, Neo. Always appreciate what you have to say on Girl World. So thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. And don't forget to look down below for the link for the original video and check out all of Neo's content. So y'all take care and have a good one. Bye.